Good morning. I know, it's our last day.
We'll vlog where we can.
We're
going to Disney Springs and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just having a nice chill time before we have to get on the plane and go home. But there are two very fluffy boys
We're going to see the
waiting
boys.
for us at the end of it. So that is something to keep us going. Keep us
Very
really
excited to see the boys. Miss them. We've never been away from them for this long, so we'll obviously show you them once we've picked them up and everything.
Yeah. And some of you think that's the best bit in the whole vlog because they're adorable.
Yeah,
We
it
love
will
them so
be.
much.
I will say, before we came, Ollie got his suitcase out, and I was like, "That's quite a small suitcase." Suitcase?
Yes.
Suitcase. I'm tired. Are you sure you don't need a big one? No, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Reader. He was wrong.
He was wrong. It was very, thank you so much for your help
I
with it.
basically sat on it. We had to rearrange it 3 times.
Yeah.
Everything's in now, but
I need one of your size, I think, for next time.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is a standard size suitcase for a 2-week trip. You're just insane.
Yep, that's me.
Fucking hell, it was hard work that.
It was.
HHM was amazing last night.
So good. When we've had perhaps more of a sleep and a rest, we'll probably be able to articulate ourselves a little bit better, but we'll still take you along for things like Disney Springs and anything else we get up to, like maybe a little bit inside the airport. But,
Yeah, I think just before we sign off for this morning, I know we'll do more formulated thoughts later, but just off the top of your head, just off the top of your head, best house, best scare zone, go.
Terrifier
Yeah.
and Cat Lady of Crooked Lane. But all the scare zones were good. They were all houses were good. You?
White Six is my best house, and Masquerade was my best scare zone. My rankings have changed significantly.
Yeah, that one's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it was very, very good. I was looking at some videos I got on my phone this morning, and it was just all the scare zones were amazing though. Like they were all coming at you, which we didn't get last time, so that was really cool.
It was certainly this year, they're going to come at you closer than ever, and it really adds to it.
Really cool, really cool. And we did pretty much everything apart from like food and Nightmare Fuel. We got everything else done. I know people were upset, let's say, that it was very busy compared to last year, but it was our only option, so
yeah,
and we got to go at all.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing I keep reminding myself of. Yeah, it was busy, but we wouldn't have got to go otherwise.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what, my feet are feeling it today, so
same.
we'll find somewhere to sit down.
Well, we'll catch up with you whenever we find out where that place is going to be.
In Springs.
In Disney Springs. Bye.
He's doing it. He's checking us out.
Oh, no, that's Slinky Dog.
Slinky Dog. No. Okay, do it. No, not yet. Yes, check out. Oh, bloody hell.
Sorry.
Bear with. Classified information. No, don't. Thanks, I guess.
See you real soon.
Ah, don't do that. We're at Disney Springs.
Hilariously, I did get stopped, but it was only just so she could check out that it was an umbrella. But the problem was, the other 2 security guards were like, "Are you going to HHN tonight?" And we were like, "Oh no, we went last night." "Oh, how was it?" I got distracted.
Yeah, they were asking. They were really excited about it. So
Yeah, bless them. Yeah, and she was really lovely as well. She was like, "Next time, do this." And I honestly thought I had done, but
like, there's not gonna be a next time. Don't worry about it.
and yeah, no, they were our favourite security guards.
Yeah,
so
they
far.
were good.
So hopefully we're going to go into Sugar Boo, and hopefully
I don't see it.
don't panic. No, that's the dog one. Okay, we'll have a look.
This is quite literally the worst day ever.
No hat, unfortunately.
Hat's gone. And then she was trying to tell me, they were really nice, but she was trying to tell me it was bright orange, and I was like, it's not. It's grey. I tried it on last time we were here.
I'm pretty sure there's
a freaking picture of it.
Should have shown her the picture. Yeah, too late now. We're just going to head to World of Disney. I'm hoping that they have the Haunted Mansion sunglasses. If they don't, then it will have been a bit of a wasted journey, but maybe we'll be getting some nice food.
This sucks.
Everything sucks. It's like trying to sort of forcibly eject us.
This
I'm
is like
trying to make her
the most depressing content, guys. It's so
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is going to have to just be tacked on to the end of the HHN one because
what a shit way to end the HHN.
yeah,
like,
oh no, that's true. But you have to laugh.
Do I?
No, not really. This sucks. I kind of wanted that hat.
I know. Well, she's like, there's one left, so that's fine, we'll take it. And then she said, oh, I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
And also apparently it's bright orange.
And it's not bright. There's literally a photo of you wearing it where it is
Fine.
grey.
Please tell me I didn't imagine that hat, but I know I didn't because there's a picture of it on my Instagram.
And there are so many people who responded to you almost immediately by saying, please tell me you got that
Should have
hat.
just got it. Should have
Should-
got it.
well.
What a fool.
So yeah, we're having a great time. Thanks for asking.
I think there's a D23 thing that starts today.
Oh, there is, you're right. And I'm really angry because Typhoon Lagoon is having Cuscotopia.
Oh,
And it's going to have some of the characters and like themed food and things to say. Really, although to be fair, you have to be going to D23 or have some sort of special membership thing in order to do it. So I wouldn't be able to do it in the first place. But
yeah, what's worse, like the fact that you'd be here and can't do it, or the fact you're just not going to be here?
yeah, honestly, I hope that is a massive success, and so they just do it on the regular because the Aboriginal Groove is great, and they are just now starting to properly realise it. All right, so yeah, we're headed to World of Disney for last time, and in a way it's a blessing that literally my suitcase can't fit anything anymore because
Quite literally, there's nothing more going in that suitcase.
no, and it stops me from buying anything else.
Maybe we should go to the Polite Pig.
Maybe we should. We'll get back to you. Well, I can finally see again, which is lovely. Yeah, I've got my Haunted Mansion sunglasses, so one thing has gone right so far today.
It's the only thing that will go right today.
No.
I mean, hopefully we'll get on our flight. Well, hopefully we won't get on our flight.
The
No,
boys.
Just kidding, I want to see the bubbers.
Yeah,
But I also don't want to go.
I know.
This sucks. I said to Ollie on the bus, this is like the saddest I've ever been to leave Orlando, and I think it's because it's the best time I've ever had in Orlando.
Yeah, I mean, I can sympathise with certainly that leaving Disneyland Paris last time we were there was the hardest that I'd ever been because even though obviously it was for a much shorter time, it was such a special occasion. And it was with you. So
That way.
we were going to end this day. So we are heading to D-Lux Burger, is that right?
Yeah, we are. I'm using the app's really good for giving you directions and showing you where things are on the map. Really impressed with the Disney app. to be
Yeah,
fair.
cannot recommend my Disney experience enough.
I mean, I miss, like, literally it's been our lifeline to do anything. Order food,
Yep.
check wait times,
Yep.
do lightning lanes.
Yep.
Like, I'm going to miss just opening it and being like, oh, yes, this is what I'll order for my dinner.
Yeah.
I need to create an app where I ask you for things.
Yeah.
It's just sitting on the sofa and going, husband, refill my water bottle. That's not what I do. I don't. I say please.
Exactly. I was going
And
to.
often you offer.
I do so willingly.
And
So.
sometimes I bring-
Oh, sorry to interrupt. The balloon is up. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, this place is supposed to be really nice.
The Frontiera Cucina.
Gina. It's not on the meal plan, but
Oh,
well, it is not the quick service one though, I think.
okay.
I could be telling so many lies. Don't listen to me.
We're very sleep deprived.
Yeah.
Don't believe a word we
So,
say.
we're going this way, so-
Oh, we're going that way? See what I mean?
But it's a damn good burger. I haven't had a burger this whole trip.
I don't think I have either.
No. And I'm a burger girly.
I've not had pizza this whole time.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, you have.
That was good pizza.
I was hoping to get some of the Five Nights at Freddy's pizza last night, but just didn't have time. It does look excellent though, with spaghetti and meatballs on top of the pizza.
This is really confusing. There it is. I see it. I see it.
Ah, well done. See, never had any doubt. Oh, a welcome centre. I wonder if someone's going to burst out and try and force Disney Vacation Club on us again.
Today's the day they might get me.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
I'm so sad they might get me. It's gonna look so cute travelling home in that cat hat, you know, guys.
And also, I was going to get one as well. We were going to be twinsies.
Can we sit inside or is it?
Oh, I hope we can.
So it's hot.
Yeah.
Let's go in.
Saucy. We have some of our sauces. I believe this is my Buffalo Ranch. That's Chipotle Mayo. That's a barbecue stout.
Another barbecue.
Another barbecue.
I can't remember.
Garlic aioli?
No, this is garlic ranch, and this was the aioli one.
Nice.
I think they're both garlic. I don't know. Also, I need to tell you guys something really funny. And I know you'll be watching this, but Ollie's mum thought we flew home last night and stayed up all night tracking a plane that wasn't ours.
Go to bed, Mum.
Thank you for caring.
No, it is
You
lovely.
have to stay up again tonight to track our flight.
I love you, Mum.
We love you.
Come on. We're fine. Don't worry about us. All right, our last meal. We couldn't get more American than this.
Burger. Look how good
Look
that
at
looks.
that.
And the bun looks nice too. My algae one.
Yeah.
Good.
Some really tasty looking fry, and my really interesting looking
That was the
one that's
special one, wasn't it?
between a couple of cheddar biscuit things. Yeah, so it smells incredible. So yeah,
Good old cheeseburger.
good old cheeseburger. Okay, so we are officially leaving Disney Springs,
We are.
and then getting back to the resort, picking up our luggage, and then just waiting for the
Chilling.
evil Mia's bus.
Yeah. Travel days home are the worst because you just got to wait around. Because you can't just, like it says arrive 15 minutes before your shuttle time, but who's doing that? I need to be there at least an hour before to make sure that I don't miss it. And then the airport on the way out is so exciting.
Yeah,
On the way home it's just depressing as hell.
it is miserable.
But I'd give my burger a solid 4.
I give mine a 4.5, I think.
Ooh.
It's delicious.
And the fries were good and the dips were amazing.
Yes,
They were.
top quality stuff.
Yeah.
I think at least last time we were here, we were in the brand new airport.
Yes, we were in Town of Sea, weren't we?
Yeah.
I know this one, like, there's, it's a bit like, before you go through security, or through to the gates, there's a lot of food places, there's like a Panda Express and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
But once you get through, it's, again, very minimal.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's
So
not much-
both are quite minimal then.
I think so,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Like, there's slightly more. I think there's a Starbucks at least, so...
Okay. Yeah, it was lovely and very sort of modern and had those lovely
Oh, we had comfy chairs.
computer image things, and it was dead where
with
we were.
chargers. It was
Yeah.
it was all right. I just think I always find like a US airport on the way home. There's never anything there.
No.
I remember going home from Chicago and there was like nothing to eat, and I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and the Chicago mix popcorn, and then and now I can't eat half of that stuff. So
Yeah.
there's just nothing for me in the airport. But we'll keep you updated. We're gonna get to be at MCO with the famous carpet. So
Yes.
We've got that.
Yeah, and we've got the monorail again.
The monorail, I think.
Okay.
We'll have that again.
I won't get my hopes up too much, just in case.
And then see what food we get on the way home. I
Yeah.
know last time with British Airways, my meal was pretty disappointing on the way home. The gluten-free meal was not the one.
No.
Not the one. So we'll see if Virgin just fare any better.
Yeah, probably won't be hard.
No.
At least like this time, we are in a 3 and we're in the middle bit, which isn't the best.
But we all sat together this time.
But we are
weren't
set
last
together.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was awful. I hated that flight home with a passion. Some films I've got still to watch as well.
Yeah, I
But,
want to watch the penguin lessons.
yeah, because it's adorable. It's got penguin in it.
I'm hoping I'll sleep because we've barely slept.
Yeah.
So
I've barely slept.
Yeah, Ollie wasn't very well, bless him.
No, I think I had a little bit of
Oh,
sensory overload because I couldn't get to sleep. I almost kept imagining that we were still at Horror Nights.
were you like just surrounded by Art the Clown?
No, it was it was but wasn't. That's what it was meant to be. And yeah, I just couldn't switch my brain off at all. It was horrible.
Slept through the whole thing, which is very unlike me.
Yeah,
I was obviously very tired.
yeah,
So I'm hoping we'll get some good sleep on the plane.
yeah. We've got the reverse situation tonight where last time we were here, we were getting sad reading all about the last night of HHM
Now it's gonna be the first.
and not being there, and now it's the first night.
I always think this is worse because then we're just gonna watch everyone go and have a lovely time for like 2 months.
Yeah,
Last time it was at least like, well, it's over now.
yeah, it's very true. I'd love to do it again the way we did it before.
Yeah,
in October because it's a bit cooler and like everything's very fully established how it works. Not that there was really anything. The only thing that I could visibly see didn't work was I'm pretty sure Foxy is meant to rush towards you in the corridor.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. It just kind of looks like a shadow, didn't it?
Oh no, there was that bit which was really effective.
No, but there was one just hanging back.
Yeah.
In the shadows.
Yes. Oh yeah. I know that a lot of people are going to come out of Five Nights at Freddy's and go, "Oh, well, that wasn't scary." And I just say, but
it was scarier our second run through.
Oh, totally.
I think it really depends on what boo holes you get, like what scares you hit.
Yeah, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't that scary, but was it probably on a technical level the most impressive house? Yes.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing, but we'll save the review for the review video.
Yes, definitely. I can see North Star Sports Bus. Will we get it?
Oh God.
Who knows?
Can't do that fast.
No. We'll see.
Okay, well then we've got to go. We want to get it.
And that's Disney Bus.
Right, last bus that we got off on this trip, the last Disney bus, and now my last purchase is going to happen. Did you say for now? Okay, gotta find the thing I need. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission, guys. I need a new wine glass because I broke my last one, like I break everything. This should be unbreakable though. And considering the food and wine one I saw yesterday was $40, this is not so bad. Yeah, fridge magnet.
It's not just All Star Sports,
but it's All Star. Oh yeah. Oh good. Is there anything else I need in here? I don't think so. I think sitting in the hotel lobby waiting for your airport transfer is literally the worst part of the day. It's worse than waiting at the airport, I think. But I've got my cute spirit jersey on, look. Thank you. Mickey's not so scary. It's cute on the back too, I'll show you that later. We're just waiting. We got our bags and our lightsaber.
The hilt is in the suitcase, just in case anything, if they're funny about it. And I've seen that you can buy the blades in the Disney store in the UK, just in case. Hopefully it should be fine. I've read in
So
some...
what, like if it breaks?
No, if they're like, you can't have
Oh
this.
no, you're not going to leave it behind. You're silly.
Sculpture called The Traveller. So realistic. And this is the pre-departure lounge, which looks very lovely and is full of stuff. Although I am reliably informed, unfortunately, that as we go through, there's nothing. But we've got the iconic carpet just there as well. And never thought I'd be emotional about seeing a carpet. But I was when we got here, and I still am as we leave. There's the food court over there. I'm just showing Emmy this because she's in disbelief.
I literally feel like he's about to open his eyes and give me like he's in a boo hole. He's about to give me a jump scare. HHN continued. That's mad. He looks so real.
It's incredible, isn't it? And the carpet too.
I feel like I'm in a fever dream.
Well,
it's not so fun on the way back.
it really isn't. It looks gorgeous in here though. Flag up there. And that lovely water feature over there. And the carpet.
Kicking around the Pixar.
Yeah. Okay, gonna go through security then, I guess.
Yep.
See you on the other side. Hello, we're all through security.
The saddest monorail.
The sad monorail. But
It's not even a real one. It's only got like 2 cars.
but
How can it call itself a monorail?
it's.
Ollie got a new hat though.
I did get a new hat. Thank you. Do I look alright?
Yeah, you look great. I love it. I got a new necklace.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'll show you in a bit.
Yeah. All right. The saddest monorail. Off we go.
Hello. I'll go there.
Oh, Emmy somewhere she wants to go. Bahama Breeze Island Grill. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, this, I think in a polite way, you'd sort of set me up to be disappointed. But this is quite
It
nice.
used to be Burger King and something else opposite it. And it used to be like literally nothing else apart from the new shop. They've added a few more bits though.
Oh, I like this. It looks nice.
I need some snackies, guys.
Some snackies. Let's go and peruse the snacks. And there is what's going to be carrying us home. It's called Soul Rebel though, so that's a pretty cool name, at least. What you got?
Fritos. You want to see my airport haul?
Oh yeah.
We've got Fritos. Also got
Your babes.
2 Cliff Bars. I always get these for breakfast when we're at Universal. Bananas and Cliff Bars.
Can you not get them at home?
Don't think so.
Oh.
No, not that I'm aware of. Or if you can, they're just super expensive. So, got them to take home.
Okay.
And then also got a couple of bits for work. So some Butterfingers and some lifesavers.
Which you'll have probably all eaten, those of you who watch him as well by now.
I think you're going to say which you probably will have eaten before giving it to them.
I would never accuse you of such a thing.
And
I'd
then-
accuse me of such a thing.
There we have them.
Specifically, I got Ruffles because they are some fantastic flavours. And last but not least, because unfortunately there were no just regular crunchy Cheetos. There were flaming hot ones, which I do like, but not right now. And some for the highlight.
Necklace.
And all the little Mickeys inside.
Love it. Oh, I
Beautiful.
didn't realise it had little Mickeys inside.
all little Mickey confetti.
Oh, I like it even more now. That's so cute. Had to spend, my remaining dollars. So.
Yeah, I don't have too much left. What I might do in just a second is there's a very fancy looking bar type thing just down there, which I'll see if we can get a couple of drinks. I'm hoping we'll be allowed to take them out of the bar area, but might have to find out.
Every chance not.
Every chance not, but
We've got so many in here. Look at that.
I will do some exploring because we've still got
2 hours.
2 hours until we need to go. But
Probably a little less until boarding. But
yeah, but we are.
while.
Yeah, we are just people who just like to be comfortable and cozy and just we're here. We can literally see the plane. You would have seen it in the clip that I just filmed.
It can't leave without us, I can see it.
Exactly. I've never ever heard someone yell out
final call.
so loudly for a final call. Just like, you get here or your tickets will be forfeit.
They said it'd be cancelled.
Yeah.
Subject to cancellation. I said, bloody hell.
Wild.
What are you doing? Like, have they checked in and not gone to the gate?
I
Or...
don't know. People are weird.
I don't know what's wrong with people.
But yeah, so we'll catch up with you in a little bit, probably just as we are boarding. I feel a little bit less sad now just because the sad bit is when you leave the Disney bubble and
We start thinking about the kiddies now.
yeah, exactly. And when you can't see any of Universal from where you are anymore, it's like
No.
so. Yeah.
I can literally see an airport gate. And I'm like, right, get me home.
Yeah. Alright, so see you in a bit. Down the corridor. Off we go. I've seen so many lightsabers going on, so that's made me so much happier. Because I was worried about it, not gonna lie. So much leg room again. This is the best.
No one's sat there yet, guys.
Yeah, well,
No one's sat there. Show the seat. No one's sat there yet.
don't jinx it. Hey, what have you got?
I don't know what my name is.
That is insane. So nice. Very nice.
Dried cranberries.
getting there. We're past the parcel. Enjoy. And I have got a Thai red curry chicken. But most importantly is I've got this.
Well, they were right in front of me.
That's alright, thank you.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. And it appears to be with it too. This looks pretty good.
Virgin smashing it with the desserts, honestly.
Car's still here.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy we were able to get a space in the end. Two. Yeah. Still lots of people parking along up at the side as well. Just crazy.
Mad.
Mad.
We're gonna pack the car.
Yep.
And then head on our way to get the boys.
Whoop whoop.
Hello.
Hi.
It is, you've time travelled. It's now 4 months in the future?
Yeah.
Wait, October, November, December, January. Yeah, 4 months in the future.
Yeah.
I believe where this video just cut off from is us being like, right, we're going to go and get the boys now. And then I'll show you some footage of the boys. And we didn't. But I'm really impressed because we actually did film quite a lot of stuff that morning, like our day at Disney Springs, the most depressing day ever.
I don't know, that was a damn good burger.
We got better after the burger, to be honest with you, but then we had to go to the airport.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been 4 months.
Yeah.
Which actually, do you know what? This video isn't that late going up. This video itself is only a few weeks late going up because I've stuck to my schedule of one a week.
Yeah.
There was one that was a couple days late. Nothing else has been late apart from this
you've
video.
done
So
brilliantly.
I was really pleased with that. But the reason that this one is a few weeks late is you'll see that we're in a different setting than usual. Where are we, Ollie?
We're in a house. As in our house. Because, well, we get back. We get the boys. We have as chill a Sunday as we possibly can. I have an inset day. Or in fact, I think, was it 2 or 1? I can't actually remember. I think it might have just been the 1. And then Tuesday afternoon, I get a call from Emmy saying our landlord is ending our contract. So
Yeah.
we have to go.
We have to go. It was up in January anyway, but we were hoping to renew for like at least another year.
Yep.
Keep saving to buy a house.
Yeah.
That obviously was no longer an option. So we had to make some very quick decisions that we weren't really ready to make.
No.
We didn't know anything about buying. That can be a whole other video if anyone's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting? Interested.
You are interested.
You
You're
are
watching the vlog. You're interested.
Yeah, we love you. That's a whole thing. There is a little video on my TikTok of like completion day, which was really fun and really cute. After
And
all the
insert
stress.
here.
Oh, I can put that in here, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, insert here. There you go. So yeah, that's where we are, and that's what's happened. It was a bit nuts. So
If you hear a lot of crunching going on, that's our boys who have just quickly, because we do want to make this about the honeymoon, but they have settled in so incredibly, and we're very, very lucky.
They have, and obviously we lied to you at the end of the last clip and said, I'll give you some footage of the boys when we get them home. So, because we lied, and because cat tax, you can now have some footage of the cats in their now home. So, insert here.
Okay, so we wanted to do like a bit of a wrap up because the final video that's like the travel day home is always super depressing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing very interesting happens. We did actually film on the flight and stuff as well. I'm really proud of us. We kept it going.
And we were sat next to each other on the flight as well,
Yeah,
which
we
made a
were.
massive difference.
If this camera falls over or is wobbling, it's because there's a cat behind you.
Because I'm pretty sure one thing I might have been talking about on the vlog was I was a little bit apprehensive about getting my lightsaber back, and I'd read all the guidance. If you are planning on doing the lightsaber experience and you are yourself a little bit panicky about how it all works, trust me, if you just follow most airlines' guidance, they literally have a protocol in place, and they know it. Virgin was like, oh yeah, a lightsaber, like it's the most natural thing in the world.
When we got off the plane, they were like, here's your lightsaber, and then they handed me one as well, and I was like, no, we only had one.
Yeah, so be careful with that though. So I was very very grateful to them as well.
I don't know how you got through that whole story just then. There was 2 cats behind the camera.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But we wanted to do a bit of a wrap up just to talk about it really, and to end on a nice note rather than a depressing note. Yeah. So I don't know, do we start with, I've done like some favourites, should we start with that, or just a general summary first?
I was just gonna say, the only problem we've got now is every time we go back, it's just gonna run the risk of just not being as good, isn't it?
I know.
Because it was just magic. It was everything apart from the dickheads in the room next to us. Everything you could possibly hoped a honeymoon could possibly be.
Yeah, it really was. And we had so many cast members make like pixie dusted us and made magical moments, and I don't think we're ever going to get anything like that again. I did see people getting pixie dusted like for their anniversary though. So I reckon like 10th anniversary. Yeah. Obviously, we probably won't wait that long to go back, but I think that's a big one that you can make a big deal out of, and that they have to give you free shit for. So.
And as much as obviously, it's interesting. I was watching a video of things Disney cast members hate, and one of them is people who push for pixie dusting for magic moment. Don't do that, because it spoils it. And when these things just happen naturally, and they will, you just gotta let it happen.
Yeah, we didn't ask for anything, and we were, I think, blown away every time something happened. They were just so kind to us. I think, oh my gosh, I don't think I've even mentioned this in my highlights, because it didn't fall over. I can't even speak tonight. It didn't fall into any of the categories. So I'm going to make a new category right this second. Okay. Is like favourite pixie dusting moment.
Oh, wow.
And mine, do you want me to go straight?
Yeah,
so
go
you might
for
have
it.
the same one once I've said it.
Okay.
Is the bag of gifts that was left in our room for us.
Yeah.
Like, that was so unexpected. We'd gone into the room, gone straight back out to get food and drinks, not even noticed it. And then we came back, and just a little card that said the riders, and we were like, what's this? And I think we both nearly cried, and we've not.
What do you mean nearly? We did.
We've not used our adventure book yet. We need to get some stuff printed to go in there. But that was just such a lovely, unexpected thing. Like, kind of, I guess, with like free desserts or stuff like that, it's a little bit less. Like, it's more expected, but I didn't expect just like a bag of stuff and a lovely little card. That was my favourite pixie dusting moment.
So if you are going for your honeymoon, let them know.
Oh yeah, like we never
let them know.
We never pushed for any magic moments, but we really hammed it up on the honeymoon front.
It is just everything.
Yeah.
That's different though, I think, but anyway.
Yeah, but I think overall the most amazing honeymoon we could have ever dreamt of, and we planned it for so long, and it was just above and beyond. So
And I won't lie, like, for the longest time before I'd even met you, my hope was to be married to someone who would want to go to Disney for a honeymoon. And so I had pretty big hopes for how it was going to be, and it surpassed all of them.
You're welcome. Okay, so these are in no particular order, just the order that I wrote them down in. Okay. So we're going to go through a few favourites of the trip. So we'll take it in turns, going first. Do you want to go first on this one?
Oh, God. Yeah, you would drop me in one of the hardest ones.
I can go first if you like.
Okay, go for it.
So favourite meal. Mine's a bit of a wild card, but the minute we had it, I was like, that's my favourite meal of the whole trip, was the meatballs and rice that had Polynesian.
Oh,
Hello.
okay. And here's a panda bear.
Here it is. Hello, my love. Mwah.
Oh, it's...
They were so good.
They were very nice.
Like, I'd had one cocktail that had gone to my head. And oh my god, it was so good. We need to find a recipe so you can make it.
Yeah, I can have a go, certainly.
That was my favourite. Like, yeah, very much a wild card because there's more fancier, exciting meals that we had, but I just really enjoyed those.
So obviously Le Cellier was a big deal because it was probably the most expensive, and it was incredibly high quality food and everything. But like I said, if you have seen all the vlogs, and God bless you if you have done, I said, like, I didn't think this was possible. It may be a little bit too much blue cheese on my steak. I know. It was literally a 4.9 out of 5 though, just for that. I think though I've got to be true to myself and say that it's got to be a mixture of food. It's got to be a mixture of drink, and to probably spoil it already, it's got to be a mixture of atmosphere. It has to be Das Steakhouse. It's a vampire restaurant. How is that not my number one?
I don't think you spoiled it when you said atmosphere. I think you spoiled it when you said I've got to be true to me.
Yeah.
Everyone knew.
Fair. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Okay. Favourite snack? You can go first on this one then.
Now that's a little bit tricky because, there's lots of things we had as a snack credit, and some ridiculous things. Like, you please, obviously, if you're out there, make sure you are being careful with sort of what, because there's some things you'll just go, that's a snack credit? That's
crazy.
insane. Some things that really would stand out in that regard would be things like the peanut butter and jelly croissant was delicious. What was the name of the parade? That was
the Starlight Popcorn.
The Starlight Popcorn was delicious. But I think and unfortunately you can't get this anymore because it was a seasonal one. I think it's probably the Haunted Beignets. For me.
Yeah.
They were, we'd hyped up the beignets no end, and these ones were pretty damn exceptional. Yeah,
Nice.
Haunted Beignets for me.
Good shout.
Tricky,
the
though.
beignets get an honourable mention from me for sure. But my favourite snack, I now completely understand the hype. Cheeseburger spring rolls. And the pizza spring rolls, but the cheeseburger one was my favourite. I had those twice, and then I had the spooky spring rolls at Mickey's Not So Scary as well. So I'm a Disney spring roll cart convert. I get it. Those are my favourite snack of the trip.
Nice.
Favourite drink?
Oh, no, that is really hard.
Mine is the banana rum smash that I had at Thunder Terrace Falls at Universal. So that was very early on in the trip, but I just remember drinking that. When I didn't have a straw, did I? All I had was a plantain chip that I had to stir it with.
Yeah.
There was no straw. It took ages for it to arrive, but goddamn, was it worth it?
I think that's a hard one for me. I think I would say the blue milk would rank quite highly.
Don't know why.
The Surly Sarlacc as well.
I forgot about the Surly Sarlacc. Oh no, okay, I think that's like my honourable mention.
Was an excellent cocktail. The blackthorn meat, smoking jacket, which was the secret menu item from Epic Universe.
I wouldn't rate my one that came in the
test tube shop.
It was fine, but it was like pure alcohol.
Yeah, very alcoholic. There was the Black Calf coffee as well. I know, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to... Okay, I would say if someone said you can have this again right now, it would probably be the Light the Way cocktail from Halloween Horror Nights, themed around the book Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
That is hard.
I remember standing in that queue and going to, I don't know if I like moonshine. What does moonshine taste like?
And I said I've never had moonshine, so I don't know.
It was good though.
But yeah, and the drinks that we had as part of food and wine as well. Drink was a hard drink. That's a hard one.
You're first on this one. Favourite ride?
It's Monsters Unchained. Come on, of course it is. It was the ride we went on the most times.
Yeah.
I think even with the time when we went on, the audio wasn't working.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Honorary mentions: Guardians of the Galaxy and Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
One of your honourable mentions is my favourite ride of the trip, Guardians of the Galaxy, which is the ride I think we went on the second amount of times
think
most.
We might have tied, actually. Yeah.
I can't remember because we did that extra bonus one on the last day where we were like, let's do it again.
Yes.
That was just so much fun. And it specifically the first ride on it when we got September,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone in our cart heard the audio of any of the ride that was going on because everyone was just singing along to September. It was so much fun. And it just got like better with every ride as well.
Yeah. Although I will say it was like, Disco Inferno again. The last time we went on.
He's just flopped.
Flopped to do Panda Bear.
Yeah, Disco Inferno. We need
Still
next time we get to go on that, we got to get something other than Disco Inferno.
It won't be. I can bookmark this right now. The next time we go on Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, it will be Disco Inferno again.
Listener.
You watch. It will be.
Okay. These are in such a weird order. I'm gonna move one to the very bottom, but
okay.
I'll leave this one where it is. I'm first.
Yes.
Favorite park. I'm gonna say Epic Universe. Just because it was so new, like as a whole, having a whole park that I've never experienced before. Like, how often do you get to do that in Orlando? Everything's already there, so that was just amazing. Like, I think it would have been a very different situation if we didn't have express passes. But even then, I think we still would have made the best of it and had a really lovely day.
Yeah, we would.
So that just for it being brand new, like it feels like a little bit of a cop out because it's the brand new shiny toy. But I would say, I've done the other parks to death. Not that you ever really can, I think, but that just being brand new and getting to do almost everything, yeah, that would be my favourite.
I think for me, it's Hollywood Studios. I think just because overall that had the most things that I would just be so desperate to do again in a heartbeat. But I would do all of it again in a heartbeat, let's be honest. But I think, and obviously Star Wars Land Galaxy's Edge played a big part of that. And when you consider how upset I was that Muppet Courtyard doesn't exist anymore, the fact that it still was my favourite, it would have been even more my favourite if that had still been there. But
yeah,
there we go.
It's weird because the last time I went to Orlando, the last time I went to Orlando, we went to Universal. But the last time I went to Disney on a Disney trip, there was hardly anything at Hollywood Studios. There was so much under construction, like there wasn't much to do, and I remember being a bit disappointed by it compared to previous times I'd been, and it's just like a world of difference now with everything open and with Galaxy's Edge, and yeah, that's definitely up there for me as well. Favorite character interaction?
Oh man, that is so difficult. Had good fun with the Invisible Man.
He was so fun.
Beetlejuice as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
because
it.
he's very rude. I am sorry if this one doesn't count. But the first run through we did of the Terrifier house, there was an art stood outside it and he noticed my hat and we had a mini interaction. That was great.
I think that counts.
This is so difficult. That was okay, actually no, I have a definitive answer. It would have to be Donald in Tusker House.
Oh my god! I forgot about him.
He was just on it.
I was gonna say Bride and Frankie, but
They were very.
I'm on Donald now.
Yeah,
he was so good.
Not that all the others in Tusker House weren't good. They were, but Donald was just next level. He was so funny, and there was a thing.
I'm broke.
Yeah. There was a bit that you missed. You tried being a little bit flirty with me when you were not there.
With you?
Yeah.
Donald. Is that when I went to the toilet? Donald.
So funny.
He was great, and he was trying to make me hide my ring so Daisy didn't see it, and so I would change that from Bride and Frankie to Donald.
Bride and Frankie were great.
That was so much fun, and he was like,
"Fred, stay."
But I have an honourable mention for someone very unexpected. Elena of wherever.
Yes. She was big.
She was so fun.
Yeah, it felt bad because I don't know what you're from.
I don't know who you are.
She was great.
She was good fun. I was a little bit disappointed with my Rapunzel interaction. I felt I was very much treated as like, you are an adult and we're not going too much into this.
Boring.
Which might just be me. I did have there was a cute like, there's Pascal, you found him, but Elena was so much more fun, and Anna and Elsa were good too.
Yeah, they were lovely.
Weddings.
Yes.
And, yeah. Lots
we didn't have one bad one, let's put it that way. And Chewbacca, obviously.
Oh, Chewie. Twice.
Twice.
And Ray!
Yeah.
Oh, so many good ones.
I know.
Favourite cast member interaction? Mine is Sandy from Cincinnati, the bus driver who turned up to fix the problem, us, from All Star Sports to Hollywood Studios, who was in witness protection and got us there in double quick time. And as we got off the bus, we said to her, "I love you," and she said, "I love you back." And that was just like, when I found footage of that on my phone, I was so happy. So go back and watch, I think it was like our second Hollywood Studios.
Yes,
day.
it was.
Go and watch that if you want to see the footage of that. Oh, what about you?
No, Sandy would have to be up there. I believe his name was Carl, who with the...
Oh, I think his name was Kurt with
Kurt,
a C.
thank you, Kurt with a C. Kurt with the little...
his little pom-poms.
With his little pom-poms. He was lovely. He got us the supposedly quiet room. Not that you're watching, but no reflection on you, Kurt. I'm afraid it wasn't. It was a lovely room. It was such a lovely location. And I can't remember her name, but the head lady behind the Jedi, the lightsaber building experience was really good. Because, she seemed to... I'm not trying to sound big-headed here, but she sort of seemed to pick up on, oh yes, here's someone who will interact with me. And speaking of Galaxy's Edge, our server in August Cantina.
How could I forget him?
I'm sorry, I can't remember his name.
Oh.
But...
I might have it written down. In the story.
I think, what I like about us and why I think, one of the many reasons why I love you so much is also, I think cast members know they're like, oh, these two, they get this, they get it, and he's just coming back and back and back, and he didn't do that with any of his other people who were in his area, but he just kept telling terrible Star Wars jokes, and we kept laughing. We're an easy mark. The same with Jungle Cruise.
Justice.
Yes, thank you.
I have
great.
Sandy from Cincinnati and Justice from.
Yeah.
We didn't know where he was from, and I tried to sneak a look at his badge so we could give him a compliment. That's it. That's
Batu,
whole note.
presumably.
The whole note. It took me ages to find it because every other note between then and now is like house shit. So, favorite show. Your turn first.
There was
sure what it wasn't.
What was it not?
The How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, it was still
was on vacation.
Yeah, it was still a very good show, but that was a big letdown that like the big set piece didn't happen. There was a hell of a lot of smoke, but no Toothless.
Yeah, we
literal smoke and mirrors
as well, didn't we? Yeah.
Probably Fantasmic.
Yeah.
Because it's extraordinary. I had no idea about just the scale and how mad people are for it. And I was like, the distance you have to walk to get there. This better be worth.
That's the track. Mine's really basic. Happily Ever After.
Oh,
yeah. It just felt extra special, and then they really got me with all the little love songs, and at last I see the light, and I was like, I'm here with my husband on my honeymoon, and I got really emotional, and it was just like, it just felt extra special and extra perfect, and I loved it. But I do have an honourable mention for Hauntophonic at Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes, big time. That was excellent. That was the first Lagoon show we've actually seen at Universal. Well, I've seen it at Universal. And obviously, I mean, it goes without saying, Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular. But we have seen that before. But it was the closest we'd been to it. And that was excellent. But we've seen that before.
Oh my God. And honourable mention to Starlight Parade. Quite short, very short and sweet, but I loved it. It was beautiful. Yeah. And I loved the music as well, so that was good. How did I nearly forget that one? Right, two more.
Okay.
Well, two more until we get to them, like a biggie to round up on. Favourite piece of merch that you bought? I think it's mine go first.
Yes.
Mine is my little salt and pepper trash can shaker from Food and Wine. It's still packed at the moment. Need to get it and put it out somewhere. I'm not using it for salt and pepper. It's just a little ornament. I think that would win for me.
Well, I think my obvious answer. Otherwise, I think, I don't know if my mother's actually ever watched these vlogs and actually is aware of how much I spent on the lights.
It was only $50, Kathy. It was only $50.
Yeah, it's only cheaper made of plastic. Wait, no. Obviously it's my lightsaber. I mean, it has to be. It's just really weirdly, I know for someone who has grown up obsessed with Star Wars and loves the Star Wars films, for some reason I just never owned a lightsaber ever. And I think there was some weird conscious thing at the back of my head that was going, don't get a lightsaber just yet, because when you do, it's going to be so worth it. And obviously all the emotional attachment to it, because it was the honeymoon, because I got to do it with you, because it was the first lightsaber I ever, and I built it. But as like a...
One pales in comparison to this.
But I was going to say, as a funny little aside to that, I think one of my other favourite bits of merchandise that I bought is my tiny little Cusco's Poison
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Llama Aid sweet boy. I will never eat those sweets. I love the Emperor's New Groove, and there's never enough stuff for it. So it's a very sweet little thing to get to have.
Oh, honourable mention to my Mickey's Not So Scary Spirit jersey, because I missed out the other year that we went.
Yeah.
And my Halloween lounge fly, which I love as well.
Yes.
Favourite day of the trip?
That is very difficult, but ultimately, Epic Universe.
Oh.
So, because you went with that being your favourite park,
yeah,
I was saving that one for my favourite day, just because it was the only thing where everything we did together was brand new for both of us. And just to be like, oh my God, we are here still relatively so early on in this park's genesis. And it was just really great to be part of something so early on, and totally is, in the best way possible, Epic Universe is very overwhelming.
I think we barely scratched the surface of it.
Yeah,
like,
and
yes,
there's so
we
many
did all
hidden,
the rides, but there's so much more to it.
There's so many more power-up things I wanted to do. And also just like, it's one of those places where I know people might think, it's the sort of place where you could go to any one of the worlds, just find a place to sit down, and you could just soak up the atmosphere.
Imagine just sitting in Dartmoor for hours.
I could. I legitimately could, with a Reaper's Revenge in my hand and a garlic steak in the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Epic Universe Day is my runner-up favourite day. My number one favourite day is Food and Wine, followed by Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes.
Because how can it not be? Like, I wanted to go to Food and Wine Festival for so many years. And yes, we had to speed run it, and no, I barely ate anything. And I was trying to save myself for Halloween Horror Nights, where I still barely ate anything. But like, just the combination of like something I've wanted to do for so long, followed by like one of our favourite things. Just that wins for me. But Epic was definitely my runner-up honourable mention, because it was such a good day as well.
And probably mine would be
the way around,
yeah.
Which leads us quite nicely on to the HHN wrap-up, the Halloween Horror Nights wrap-up. Where to begin?
Where to begin? First of all, and I know we said this in the vlog, shame on you, Universal, a little bit. Let's get the negativity out of the way. Okay, we were doing Food and Wine anyway, but had we known that we could have done Stay and Scream, we might have changed our day a little bit, and we would have got more done. Yeah. And yes, I think it was definitely a hell of a lot busier than perhaps we were anticipating it was going to be. However, I think it all boils down to the fact that with that lineup of houses and food and drink and just the overall experience, if we had missed that, and then we'd watched all the videos of what it looked like afterwards, I think we would have been screaming and kicking ourselves, because it was manic, it was busy, and we didn't really have time to take it all in properly, but it was 1000% worth it.
Oh, it was amazing. I think, yes, it was busier than we were anticipating, and busier than the previous year when they first did it. Yeah. They oversold it. I think they need to find that medium balance there. But also, when you compare it to the fact that for the nights afterwards, like Five Nights at Freddy's was at capacity, you couldn't join the queue. We did all of the houses, like we can't complain. No. On that same note, it was very rushed, very busy, very overwhelming. I can barely remember what happened in the majority of those houses. I can't, like, I sit here and I try, it's just blank. And like, I loved editing the vlog, because I loved being like, oh my gosh, yes, okay, we did that, and those were my thoughts about it, but I cannot recall a single thing from most of those houses, which is really disappointing. But it would have been that night or nothing. We had no other choice, so I'm happy to have gone. I know I loved it, I know I enjoyed it in the moment, and that's what matters. And we've got like some really fun footage of us running around getting everything done, and really good footage of the scare zones as well, which is really fun. I think like we've said, if we had the choice in future, we would rather do a frequent fear pass and do a few nights. That worked really well for us last time round. We did 4 nights of it in 2023. And you can just take your time and like walking through the houses, you the more you do them, the more you see really cool shit. I'll say what I'm about to say when we do. What do you want to do? Do you want to do top 3? Do you want to do just top 1?
Let's do a top 3.
Okay. My number 3 is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Good choice.
I know it wasn't particularly scary, but it was just amazing. You were in the video game, you were in the film, whichever one you want to compare it to. Yeah, it was just good. It was our first house we did.
It was, yeah.
And yeah, it was nice like ease into it, and it was just more about the spectacle of it, the staging and everything. I loved it.
I mean, the very first room, and throughout the whole thing, but it was all done by the Jim Henson Company, who did the ones from the film as well, and just like, as Emmy said, no, it wasn't particularly scary, but I think it's like, I always say, a horror film doesn't need to be scary to be good. It can have a brilliant story, it can have brilliant kills, it can have just a great villain or something. It does not need to be scary. But no, it was an incredible house.
Yeah.
And you can see why it was always so popular. Mm-hmm. Yeah. My number 3 is very difficult, but ultimately I had to go for... I'll preface this by saying that I think had we been able to do El Artista more than once, that would be my number 3.
Yeah, my top 3 are the only ones I remember anything from.
Because in El Artista, I would say phenomenal house, but there was so much going on in that house, and if you can't remember it, it was one of the like, from a technical standpoint, there was some effects of all different sides going on all the time.
Very vague, blurry flashes of certain bits. I know we walked through the greenhouse or the conservatory.
Yes.
The conservatory.
Yeah.
And was that the one where someone flew over us as well?
Yeah.
I have very vague memories of some little bits, but as an overall house, you take me back to 2023. I can walk you through those houses in my mind.
Yeah, but because
and I know we did them so many times, but even after night 1 of 2023, I knew what had happened in it. I could walk myself through each room of the house. Yeah. And I just have nothing for most of these.
That's such a shame.
I know, it sucks. Sensory overload, I think, but there we go. So is El Artista number 3?
No, I would say El Artista was phenomenal, but I think I just needed to have more time to appreciate it. So my number 3 would be Gulkin, Monster of the North. One
I literally remember even less about.
And I think it was mostly just because of just how well... It was in one of the tents, but it felt enormous, and I just loved all the Nordic beasts and the snow and sort of the Wicker Man type thing that they had there. And then especially at the end, they just had this moment where you go into the belly of the beast, which was this huge puppet this huge puppet animatronic, and you go through and there were these monsters in their sort of skeleton type creatures, and they got me good. It was probably the most I was scared in any of the houses, because they just kept popping up from all their different multiple brew holes. They targeted me big time, and it was great.
Do you think it's the Eras tour when people literally got amnesia because they had such a good time?
Yeah,
do you think that's what's happened to me? Because I don't remember anything.
Eventually. Watch. Obviously, there are so many walkthrough vlogs of Attraction 360, things like that, who've captured it perfectly. But go watch those.
My number 2, in a surprise to everyone who knows me, is Terrifier. It was such a good house, and again, my top 3 are the ones that we did twice. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but they're also the first 3 that we did, and I think we were taking it a little bit easier right at the beginning. They just stand out clearer to me, I think, even if we hadn't done them twice. But I hate clowns. I was not excited to see Art the Clown, and there's a really funny clip of us walking past the house when they're doing a cast change, and all these arts are walking out, and I was like, this is my worst nightmare. It was just really good fun. Obviously, Ollie is a huge fan of the Terrifier films, and I have watched it, enjoyed it, wouldn't call myself a huge fan, but it was just really good fun. I know the first run through we did of it, they proper went for me because they obviously could tell. We had a sing along of Clown Cafe with the people in front of us and with art, and then like the wet path was not quite what I was expecting, but still good fun. Yeah, that's my number 2.
I might as well just tag in on the end of that because
it's your number 1, obviously.
it's obviously my number 1. The chance of... Now, I think a lot of people, they get very about houses that are basically a walkthrough of the film or the game that they're based on. I personally don't have a problem with that, but I thought what they did with Terrifier was so much better than that. It was just lots of... Not everything was a scene from the films. They had the bed and it stank of bleach. They had the chainsaw in the bathroom.
Yes.
The big... I mean, they didn't explicitly have the... Oh, no, well, they did, but you didn't see it happening, the hacksaw going straight down. But
Santa.
Yeah, what was really good about it was that it just sort of... It jumped from thing to thing. There was no sort of narrative to it. It was just, boom, you're in the Terrifier madhouse, and there was, the art being there at the beginning to welcome you in. He was brilliant. The guy, and saw my hat, like I mentioned before,
Wasn't
and
there
interacted.
the second time?
No, that was a shame.
Yeah.
And they had a Sienna, they had a Vicky, they had little pale girl in there. I think the singing along to the Clown Cafe was just such a great moment. Right at the end as well, when Sienna comes out with Art's head, we were all cheering, and then the headless Art comes around the corner. Yeah, it was just ticked. It was, if you love Terrifier, how could that not be your favourite house, is what I would say. One of my biggest fears was I never really like it that much when I see just the Art the Clown masks. Mm-hmm. It doesn't do it for me. And yeah, there was some of them in there that just had an art mask, but a lot of them were proper, they had the prosthetic nose and like his actual proper makeup and setup, and it was worked so much better than it would have been if it was a house that was just full of those. And it was classic, a bit like with Stranger Things, when our first year when we went. We're very lucky, I think, because we enjoy it so much that we suspend disbelief. It's like, no, that's not Lauren Levera. Okay, and no, that's not David Howard Thornton as Art. But when you're seeing them, you're like, yes, it is. That's the characters. That is Art. That is Vicky. That's Sienna, and all that.
I
and
bet
that
everyone
is
in
what
the
just made it
WWE house felt that exact same way, except one that it actually was Alexa Bliss.
Except one that actually was Alexa Bliss. But then I think that ties in very neatly to my number 2 house and your number 1.
Yes, my number 1. Yeah, that actually worked out really well, didn't it?
Yeah.
WWE and Horrors of the Wild Six.
Wow.
I absolutely fucking loved it. And I think the second walkthrough we did of that house was where I really forced myself to slow down and look at things. And there were so many little details there. I'm sure there were so many that I missed in there as well. I looked at, there's you walk through a writer's room or something like that, or like the production room, and there was a desk, and on the desk was a little sticky note that said, "Thank you, Wyndham." And I wouldn't have seen that had I not just, I really was like, right, look everywhere. Yeah. And that was really cool. Seeing the names on the lockers and everything. I think for wrestling fans, you've got so many little Easter eggs in there that were amazing. But then also for non-wrestling fans, it was still just absolutely ridiculous. You know what wrestling is. So when you see the Miz and a referee dead, you're like, oh, that's a wrestler, that's a referee. But when you know them, it's even funnier. And all of the really cool bits at the end where the chair, and then when he pops up in front of you, the Fiend, that's the words I'm looking for,
yes.
Isn't it? It was just good. And I remember when they announced it being WWE, really?
Yeah.
What? But yeah, that was my favourite one. Just everything looked amazing. The outfits, the costumes were amazing. And before we went, we watched the documentary.
Immortal.
Yeah, the Bray Wyatt documentary.
Or Becoming Immortal, something like that.
Yeah, I think that just added to it. It made it really special, really emotional, knowing that they built it for him and that he would have absolutely fucking loved it. It just had, I think it just, for me, had so many layers, and it didn't disappoint either. It got me so many times. It was really scary. I'm sure there was one bit where you had two.
Yeah,
on
there was
either side
the
of you.
Fiend and Uncle Howdy as well.
And
yeah.
that was my house of the year.
Yeah, and I think as well, just finishing up on that, one thing, again, a bit like the Terrify House, it wasn't if it was nothing but, because there was the iconic moment when they first arrived where they basically beat up everyone in Gorilla, which is where they have all the production stuff, and they literally had a one-shot camera thing where they went through it all, and it was like a HHN house before they even considered making the HHN house. So there was that. Obviously, you got to go, and this was a bigness because and when you've got to doubly consider as well, then we're not as big on WWE as we once were. I think one of the bits that it's very short, but one of the bits that really got me was when you were on the set of the Firefly Funhouse. When the Alexa Bliss jumped around the corner.
Man, imagine if it had been actual Alexa.
But this is the thing, though.
It felt like
it felt like it was.
Yeah.
It looked like it was. And again, I think like with the Terrify House, what was really good about it was that it then it pushed it further when you went to all the rooms that were themed to each member of the Wyatt Six, and like it was like a waking nightmare type of thing because none of it like joined together exactly. It was all just one big trip going through all these different rooms. It was, yeah, and like you said, it was really scary in places. They really jumped out at you and you know, they got big burly brutes to be, you know, like Eric Rowan and
like burlier than most of the Jasons.
Yeah. Oh, that deserves a very quick special mention, by the way.
Hallway at the end.
The final hallway of the Jason Universe house where just every Jason just popped out at you.
That I remember.
That was terrifying.
That was really scary.
Absolutely terrifying, but so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. It was great, and I think like the scare zones were up there for me. Like I think we went into all of them at just the right time when it was just quiet enough. Like we watched the show in the Crooked Lane one. We had some really great interactions with the scare actors in there, and there's some really good footage. If you've not already watched our HHN vlog, there's like that's my favourite part of the vlog is all the footage we've got from that because we can't film in the houses. No. But they are kind of like houses. Not yet. Please watch our videos. Get us a press pass. So those were really fun.
I think that was one of the things as well why it was so gutting that we had such little time, because my God, those scare zones, every single aspect of them hit. Yeah. Everything.
I was so not interested in the Toxic 20s one. And it was amazing. I don't know how
shit
easily
out of
I
me
can.
in that one.
Well, let's rank favourite scare zone. Mine is
you say Vampire Dance of Masquerade, Dance of Death.
Yes, that's the one. That was my favourite.
That's Cat Lady of Crooked Lane. Come on, Cats and Halloween. I mean,
that was great.
And also, let's not forget the Mel's dive-in zombies.
Yeah.
And even I think having that club horror thing is a step in a right direction. Like, it needs to be bigger.
Honestly, I saw footage of it another night, and it was popping off in there.
Yeah.
And Art the Clown was there.
Yeah, this is the thing, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I was very cynical at first, but I'm like, no, actually, when you go there, and you're like, oh, but this is a place where people can come and have a bit of a dance. It just needs a bigger area for it to be in. But just the fact that all the scare zones were bigger than they ever have been, there was more going on in all of them. Because I think the year that we went, I still loved them all, but something like Vamp's 69, it just was head and shoulders above everything because there was so much to see and do, and the others just didn't have that. Whereas here, there was everything was going on. So I really think and hope they're going to take that feedback and go, oh, okay, we've got to make sure that future things are up to that standard of Scare Zone. Yeah. But yeah, it was and I think everyone who got to have longer there and got to experience it for multiple nights just had nothing but positives for it, really. Yeah. So it was a very good year. Gutting that it was only the one night, but what a night.
Yeah. And hopefully there's future HHNs in our future, maybe. Who knows? So I think that's about it. Last vlog. It's been very weird these last few weeks not having a vlog to edit, and it's going to be strange not to have any more. So,
well,
do you know?
For now.
I had the best honeymoon with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful. I had the best honeymoon with you. So, and thank you for watching along with all of this. If you have, Because this is the thing. No, we don't have very many subscribers or what have you, but anyone who does watch this means the world.
I know that our top viewers are your dad.
Yeah.
And Lauren James. James keeps texting me going, is there a new Rides and Riders? I hope I didn't miss it. I'm like, no, I've just not uploaded one for a few weeks.
But listen, okay, one thing we can guarantee you, we will be back. How soon? Well, that remains to be seen. We will be back very soon because there will be more rides.
In the future.
And
there will always be more riders.
Bye.
Here's some bonus footage. Anything to say, sir? Anything to say? Oh, he wants to play with the string. He's watching it go round. Oh, panda. Yeah. Bye. Bye.